Whoa, we are back at it again. What's up, y'all? It's been a while. My name is Jonathan Rantes. Welcome to the channel. It's been over a year, give or take. A lot has happened within that year. One of the reasons why I haven't posted was because I got married. Planning, prepping, just all of that, and it was just too much to focus on a lot of different things. So we had to put the channel on the back burner, but I'm back. And for today's video, I'm just gonna go through and actually take out all of my Warhammer, all of my miniatures, just everything, just to see what we have. I have an idea, but it's been a while. This is the new apartment that we're at with my wife. She's taking a nap, so hopefully I'm not too loud, but we're gonna do it. And yeah, cool. So this is my closet right here. All right, this is where all my stuff is now currently, and I got a lot of things there. So let's put the camera over there and we'll start taking things out. Whoa. Okay, so this is all of my miniatures, not including some of my terrain. I do actually have some D&D minis in here, and one little Space Marine. We'll actually take that. So put that there. I do have some D&D miniatures. So I still been painting, just haven't been able to make videos, and I really wanted to make a video once again, wanted to just hop back and start creating content. So yes, this is all the stuff I have. Let's actually maybe go through exactly what it is. Hopefully my wife doesn't mind this. All right, let's check it out. Okay, let's start off with the army that got me started with the game, the Space Marines, the classic blue boys. This is one of my favorite paint jobs. It was, for the most part, it was easy, except for all those little rivets or whatever they're called. Still need to base this one. The Dreadnought, I literally just based this like maybe 2 weeks ago. Wanted to use cork. I still need to paint this black, but looking really cool. I like it. Okay. Still collecting, still buying, still painting. Not finished yet, but almost there. And unfortunately, his I don't know what this piece is called, but it's starting to break off. I have been silent, but we're back. We're back on the battlefield, and we are going to be painting Titus. That's the next video. There's a couple of Space Marines I haven't painted yet, but this dude right here, I'm actually really excited for. I haven't played the new Space Marine game just yet, but you know, we got the bikes. We got the dude right here. We got classic. We got his shield. It fell off. I do need to glue it back on. You can see the bases here. We'll do a tutorial video on that, but there's probably been a ton of videos done. And then there's that one Space Marine classic. And I won't take them all out because we'll do a separate video showing you in deep detail, but it's a ton of minis right there, y'all. At least definitely over 1,000. I think almost 2,000, if not 2,000. So some from the Leviathan box and just different box sets. So that's the Space Marines. So here are some of the Necrons that I got. I will take some of them out because why not? This Lord, now his hand broke and I had to make another orb. I'm gonna redo this orb though, because I think I could do a better job. I think for the most part, I could do a better job on just the whole paint job in general, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. This was the dude that started it all. It was that recruit edition. Here's another. This guy right there looking pretty dope. For the most part, these are done. Let me show you a classic. Yeah. We're gonna do a tutorial on how to paint these. So they can be tabletop ready. So this one was one of the hardest things to paint because I just did not know how to paint it. I might be able to do some highlighting, but there's the base. It did break because storage is tough when you have this many miniatures. But if I glue it, I think it stays, but I'm gonna have to glue that one. I do like Necrons because I feel like they're just easy to paint. Subscribe if you want to see a tutorial on how to paint just Necrons. Simple, nothing crazy, nothing too elaborate. But let's actually now look at the Tyranids. Okay, Tyranids. Wow. Classic Tyranids. There's a lot going on here. So move this aside. You've seen this maybe if you've been watching or a part of the channel. Once again, sorry for not posting for a while. I know, but we are back. This dude, been having this one for a while. Forgot what set this came from. Gotta paint this guy. There's a lot I still gotta paint. Ooh, okay. There's still some details I want to do to this. So still want to paint the claws and like the tongue and the eyes and things like that. And then let me show you, check it out. That is like, it was hard to put all of these in here. You got some termagants. Still need a paint, still need a finish, but they're battle ready. It's at least 20 of these non-painted. I want to do a different color scheme for these, but that's that. And I do have some of the old school models. Some of the old, yeah, the old minis, but it's a ton there. Okay, so then the next one are the Orcs. Now, there's still a lot to be done with the Orcs. We got the Dread, or once again, man, I'm forgetting the names. I'm over here be like Gazgul, but I don't remember. I've been out for a very long time. And then a ton of Orcs. Once again, we will be going through every single one of these in separate videos, but I really like the Orcs. I mean, for the most part, I guess they're done, but there's definitely some details. Like, I don't like the black shirt. I only did it like that because it was just easy. This guy right here. Definitely want to paint that. Definitely want to put some color into some of that chrome armor, but yeah. Okay, so the next is Chaos. I got some Chaos Space Marines. So we did start painting these a while ago. I, since then, wanted to actually paint these pink. I saw a really cool video. They just look super dope. I just don't know if I want to go through all that trim all over again. Maybe I'll paint some of them. The Legion, I think I could do that one pink, but then at the same time, I already got these guys pink. All right, so it's like, do I really want to do that? Video coming out soon on the tutorial or just the paint job for these guys. Nothing crazy, but we got the Disciple. My wife bought me this when she was my girlfriend. I think year one of us dating. Yeah, so that was really dope. For Christmas, I believe it was. So I still have those. The last army that I have is Tau. So here's the Tau. These guys are sick. I really wanted to do a pink and white and gold paint job. And I like it. This was the last model my wife, my girlfriend at the time, but now wife. Hey, you know what? Even the Warhammer homies, we can get wives or husbands, you know, for you ladies out there. But look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. We are gonna retry the channel. One of my goals for this channel is I would like to get monetized. I think that would be super dope. You know, it's funny because I have had another YouTube channel for years and it's at like 407, and this YouTube channel, where I haven't posted as much, has already almost hit that that marker of what the other channel is, which is crazy to me. If we can hit 1,000 subs, that'd be dope, man. But that is the Tau army. I do got some boxes. We'll show you what we got later, but like I said, I haven't just been painting Warhammer. I've also been trying to get into D&D lately, and got these epic boxes. I'm realizing I just like painting. Painting's so much fun. We got a big dragon. Not even primed, not even painted. We got these dudes that I've been working on. So I bought this little thing so that when I'm chilling at the couch with the wife and I want to paint, but been painting these dudes. And you know, that's the thing, is they're not hard. They're not like super intricate paint jobs. It's just fun, super chill. This is how I choose to relax sometimes, is to paint. Very quiet and mindless thing to do, but yeah. Another game, God Tier. God Tier has been fun because it's super quick. It's way faster than Warhammer, but we got all the boxes for God Tier, and we had all the expansions on all their boxes, but I don't live by myself anymore, so I wanted to make room for all of us, so just threw the boxes away. I got another one of these, and I was able to just kind of store them inside there. These are not painted. I think maybe one of them is primed, question mark. Oh, actually, you know what? I painted these dudes. Let me show you this. Painted these little, like tree folk looking dudes, which is cool. If you stuck to the video at this point, I just do want to say, hey, I appreciate that. Comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, to stay updated to all of the paint tutorials, and just a couple ideas that I want to do is I want to check out every hobby shop in the Bay Area and document it. Let you know if you're ever in San Francisco, the Bay Area, where you can go for your gaming. Check that one out. That one was fun. I think I could do some highlighting on that now that I'm looking at it. But that was cool. That's cool. Okay, next is the classic pile of shame. It's like, why do you keep buying more? So Necrons from the Recruit Edition. Haven't built them. The Warden is in here too. Haven't built that. I believe, yeah, I definitely have built the Space Marines. And then Target was selling those a while ago. Game hobby stores were selling those a while ago. Got those. My wife bought me this a while ago, so I haven't built that. Definitely the Blade Guard Veterans, looking legit. Actually, really excited for that. Had to get the blue boys, different blue boys, because we had the pink ones, and when they die, I believe they spawn 2 of these. So I was like, you know what? Okay. I didn't want to get another one of this. I had to because I requested from a store. They took way too long. So then I ended up buying it, but I told them, hey, like, don't need it anymore. But they already pushed the order through. And then I was like, they're like, oh, you kind of got to buy it. Honestly, I could have been like, nah, but I don't want to burn my bridges. And then the combat patrol for the Tau Empire. Okay. Now, one of the things I wanted to show was the Black Templar. So I had a friend, his name is Jimmy, rest in peace, Jimmy. We love you, bro. He passed away from cancer last year. And my brother, Jimmy, he was in his 70s, and this dude loved just building model airplanes and Gunpla, like Gundams, collect baseball cards and everything. And as his cancer started progressing, he wasn't able to just really have as much function as he did. I will say, hey, a miracle from God. I remember the week they told him that he had like a week left to live, and we prayed and we said, hey, you know what, Lord, if this is his time, let it be so, right? He had peace in his heart, but Lord, we asked for just more time, just more days. And my brother Jimmy, what a salve. All glory to God. This dude survived 2 more years, and I remember just talking to him and saying, you know, that whole transition for him, he really, his faith in God, his relationship with Jesus really manifested in a way that he really had never had. He never had. Side tangent, thank you for listening. But he had a ton, he wanted to get into Warhammer. He started buying, and he just, man, he just started buying stuff. He blessed me with it. He said, hey, John, like, I know you are into it. So do you want it? And I was like, definitely, bro. So he just blessed me with a ton of, not even opened, right? This one I did end up buying a while ago, and I think I bought this one, but he got me this. He gave me this dude. So this is actually, I'm gonna build this in honor of Jimmy, and this is gonna be Jimmy. I'm gonna name him Jimmy. He got me that, and then these dudes. He was starting to buy Space Marines, and he was like, you know, I don't really like the Space Marine look, actually, or the what is it? Astartes Warriors. So then he was like, Black Templar was the one, but that's the pile. That's the pile, y'all. So there's a lot of videos here. There's a lot of content here, a lot of content there. But hey, it's been an honor and a privilege. If you want to come along for the ride, subscribe, my friends. My hope is to at least start with 1 video a week and then go from there. My wife just woke up. I probably should put everything away. But until then, y'all, hey, comment, like, and subscribe. What are some things you want to see? I'm excited. I'm excited to be back. This video is definitely different and probably long, but hey, we're back. Have a good one, y'all. Cheers and goodbye. God bless.